Hello, welcome back to Momodora 5, the fifth Momodora, which has a lot more dialogue for some reason. Like, the other games had stories, but this one has like a... one that they actually want you to pay attention to, I suppose. Which is not a bad thing, it's just that there's a lot of dialogue compared to the other games. So where is that? Where am I going? I'm going up there. Which I can get to from here. Or not. Well, that wasn't very clear. I wish that the map would show me like a little bit more, like ledges I can get up maybe, so that I know, so that I can like plan a route. Maybe this way will actually get me up there. You have to manage your stamina though, because you don't have infinite stamina, you only have so much stamina, like in real life. Doesn't limited stamina just make everything more realistic? Yes, realism. Real realism. And not just a way to balance the game so that you can't just attack forever. I, for one, am a fan of stamina systems in games, if they're handled correctly. You've set free a Lumen Fairy, how nice, but give me an upgrade, Lumen. Lumen Man Fairy, Fairy Man. Are you the Fairy Man, or are you a man fairy? There is one correct answer. I'll let you decide on your own what it is. We have a bell, but what is the bell to? I think this might have been the correct way, even though there was another way down there I could have gone. Against the wind. Ooh, boar. Raging demon, it says. Thanks for not letting me hit it for a little while. That's one good thing that Dark Souls does, is it always lets you hit the boss. At least most of the time. Sometimes it does give you like... give the boss invincibility frames at the start of the boss, which I do not like. Never give them invincibility. Let me hit them all the time. Like in Devil May Cry, even though not all games are Devil May Cry, or even trying to be. Give me power. Give me fairy power?
Ah, nice to meet you, human. I'm Hazelia, the Fairy of Light.
I'm Momo, a priestess from Koho.
Lately, more demons have been going after us fairies. I owe you my life.
You're welcome. So you're a fairy. I've been looking for the black bell of your people. Would you know anything about that?
I know the bell has been stolen from our village, but I don't know who or what did it. I'm sorry. Our queen, perhaps. She would be able to give you some guidance. She lives with the rest of us in the fairy village. Speaking of which, I must head back there. Demons are attacking our springs.
I'll pay your village a visit then. Thank you for the information, Hazelia. I guess she did just tell you her name. I was wondering. Be safe.
Okay. And and thank you for saving me from that demon.
Give me card. Give me big card. Grants a short burst of invulnerability to the user after using the healing bell. That is nice. That is very nice. I might even use it. It is that nice. I don't need the bow thing. And that's the health is low. So, invulnerability. Does that mean invincibility for a little while? Is that what it means? Ooh, crab. Gotta have a giant enemy crab. Oh. Thank you. You have fallen in battle. I don't like the death screen compared to the other games. I feel like 4 did a lot of things better than this one did. Or at least a few things. Including the death screen. The death screen here is a lot more generic. It's just like, you died, try again. But the one in 4 was like, your character collapses. And then... yeah. They collapse, and it shows you them collapsing, you know. It's just neater. That enemy was not moving on me, so I thought it might not be an enemy, but it is an enemy. So do not be fooled. You know, they could have made that a pathway, but no, it cannot be a pathway. It cannot be an pathway. These enemies are very stingy on how much gold they give you. Maybe that's just because it's the start of the game, or near the start of the game at least. But it does not feel good to get minimal amounts of gold. For lots of effort to destroy enemies. Let me jump over it. You must let me jump over the enemy. Is that it? Is that all? Is that all you will give me? Supposedly it is. So the other way was the correct way. And not this way. This was the wrong way. The not correct way, you could say. This game does not have that many varying pathways you can go through. Like over there, there's 2 different ways to go to this hole, but over here there's only one way to go all the way back over here, even though there's this place that they could have connected to over there, if they really wanted to. You could have just made like a breakable wall or something that's only breakable on this side, but no. They decided to make it less traversable. I've noticed that sometimes my voice cord, my voice place and my throat place starts to hurt at the end of these recordings. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. So that's not good. So perhaps I should save my voice strength just a little bit. This is a lot of backtracking. The reward better be worth it. Let me dash midair so I can get that. You fool, you foolish fool. Why are you giving me a tutorial on this? I've already used this. I've used the sprint ability. I've used it to beat a boss in a different part of the game. You don't need to tutorialize me anymore. You fool. You foolish fool of a game. One thing I really don't like about this game is all the reused assets from other Momodora games. The reused assets before didn't bother me as much because the games were much closer together, just like a couple of years apart, but this is 8 years later. 8 years and there's a lot of reused assets, and it's like, you couldn't have updated them? You couldn't have made new ones? Anyway. Oh, I haven't seen anyone else but my group around here. Wait a second, aren't you Momo? Oh, it's Momo saying that. Momo from Koho. I do believe you have met... I do believe we have met before, some years ago. Aren't you Melilot? I do not remember you at all. I remember the name, but I don't remember you in particular. Right. Sorry, my glasses are a bit dirty. I didn't recognize you at a glance. I didn't expect her to just be a nerd character, but apparently that's the way they're going. Don't worry about it. What brings you all the way here? Research. I'm the 56th archaeologist of the Merry-Go Research Expedition. The Research Expedition 33. And that is my companion Siegfried. Hey there. Huge man. You should be careful. There are demons around here. Many more than usual. Oh, that's Momo saying that. Imagine that, but in Momo's voice. Don't worry. I'm super protected. Siegfried is one of our finest knights, not kindest knights, finest knights. Stronger than wielders of firearms. Okay, so there are people who have guns. If there are people who have guns, then why do we all choose to fight with bows and arrows and spears like this fellow over here? Surely a gun would be better. You know, that thing that can shoot metal at you at like 30 miles an hour or more? The speed of light? That would be like 300 miles an hour or more. Who knows, maybe even 3,000 miles an hour. Don't worry. Oh yeah, I read that. Firearms? You know, like the stuff in the first Momodora game. It's a sort of weapon machine that releases projectiles. Nowadays it's becoming standard in Karst. I remember Karst. I remember that place. Okay, just please be safe. You know, your friend Dora has used Guns. Tons of guns. More dialogue. How's research going? It's pretty good. What about it? That symbol, it's a symbol thing. To us it's death. That line up there, that lines up with my notes. The mark of death, right? The shape is not always consistent, but it often looks like an eye. We are lucky this monument survived in this state. Although, going by it's a death thing. Big eye of death, whatever. It can mean sacrifice in our language, whatever. And then big huge man. Who has big huge things to say. This game has a lot of dialogue compared to the other ones. The other ones were like, here's a paragraph or two, but this one is like, here's a whole essay. And I'm just like, I'm not here for an essay, I'm here for the game part. Like, I can get what's going on without you having to write a whole essay about it. Pawn increases damage dealt to enemies by a small amount. Ugh. You know, you could be a little more specific with these descriptions, like a small amount, but how much? Is it 5%? Is it 10%? Is it 7.25%? I would like to know these things. That's a complaint for Dark Souls also. Be more specific with your thingies. Tell me exactly how much damage it ups the thing by. Don't make me have to experiment to figure out that the Silver Serpent Ring does 20% more souls, gives you 20% more souls. Just tell me it gives you 20% more souls. But anyway, we have new enemies. New weird enemies. That are very weak and die in 2 hits, but are also very small and easy to run into. Oh look, a place we cannot get to for we don't have the double jump yet, and we're getting the double jump in this section of the game, in this forest. Why are we getting in this forest? Because we've already run into a different place where we couldn't get into without a double jump. And now we've run into a second place we can't get into without a double jump, so of course that'll be our next upgrade. It's the way these games go, unless they give me a completely separate upgrade. Sometimes they do that. Ha 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 ha! Doo-doo. Doo-doo doo-doo. Doo-doo poo-poo. Poo-poo doo-doo. Something flashed on my map somewhere. But where? Where did it flash? And why? Oh, poison. Or curse. Cannot heal. That's a neat curse effect, I suppose. Just a huge ring all around you of skulls. Skull ring, you could say. A ring of skulls. Oh yeah, look. Can't get back up without the double jump, so will I get it here? Is here where I get the double jump? Beyond this border? Weak plant, weakling. Weakling, weak plant. Can't get up there. So double jump, give me the double jump. Or just let me fight more plant ladies, I suppose. Why are you not dead? Why am I dead? I thought the plant would, like, go away after a little bit, but no. Apparently it did not go away. And then it killed me, and then I died. because it killed me, and I died because it killed me. I'm going here before it's too late, before I cannot go over here, because I need the double jump that I'm getting in this section of the game. Look at all these shrooms, these mush shrooms, if you will. These shrooms that are mush. I am making them mush, for I am mushing them. I am smushing them, and thus they become mush. Mushrooms. I thought I couldn't get over there, but apparently I can. That just leads me straight to the last section I was in. You can get rid of the notification game. I get it. I get the thing. Give me the food berry. Give me the food berry. Oh look, shop. She just appears there, as if she's a stalker stalking you, like a stalker stalking you. But in fact, she is a store stalker stalking you with store stocks. Look at how the game has filtered me in here. 2 ways that just go to the same thing, because you can't double jump at all up there. And now I can't go this way either, but was there a down way? Not one that I can go to at this moment, at this current moment. Oh yay, curse, I am cursed. Curses, I am cursed. Why does the plant stagger like that, where it goes all fidgety? It becomes a fidget monster, where it fidgets around. It looks very odd. It looks oddish. You could say it is oddish. Like an oddish. That's an Undertale thing. It's Undertale. That's the joke. It's Undertale. Here's more reused enemies from the last game. Just entire sprite reuse and entire animation reuse. It's just like, why? you could have made it new, but you decided not to. It's been 8 years, you can make it new. So where's the hidden thing? Where's the thing that's hidden? I found the hidden thing that was hidden, and the hidden thing, and the thing that was hidden, the hidden thing. Oh? Hello, fat man. I need to remember that dash is not the dodge button. That wasn't even a boss, it was a mini-boss. It was a slim boss, you could say. A very small, tiny boss. Apparently I went the right way. I was not trying to go the right way. I was trying to explore like a side path, but no, it's the correct way. Eat berry. More magic. More magic. That's odd. They didn't give me a combat encounter. Usually they've given me combat encounters in those holes, in those dark holes. But not that time. And why not that time? Hello, fire people. Are you trying to get me, fire people? Pray to Lily, get more Lily thing, get more damage. Went up to 13, yay. Yahoo! Yippee! Can I get that hidden thing? Probably can, but will I? Will I do it though? That's the question. That's the question, even. I did get it. And that's all that's over here. I'm really wishing that they just gave me the percentage counter for how much stuff I've done. Those stinkers, those stinky game makers. How are you here? Look at this artifact, isn't it neat? Isn't it a neat artifact? Big plot cutscene thing. The moon deity injured, tons of blood everywhere. And then it made the land barren and now there's life. Or something like that. It was either barren before, or it became barren and then life came from the blood, the moon blood. Moon blood makes life, yeah. So I'm guessing that's why there's a massive chunk taken out of the moon, because the moon bled or something. And then the moon blood made moon life on Moon Earth. So this isn't just Earth, it's Moon Earth. More dialogue. More and more dialogue. My goodness. Could you... I don't want to say you have to have less dialogue to make the game feel better, but it would make it flow better, I feel like, if you did have less dialogue. Because this is a lot of dialogue. Like, maybe just figure out what you have to say, and then say what you have to say, and then leave the rest blank, or something. Like, make it more concise. Cut it down a little bit. Cut down the dialogue. Instead of cutting it up, cut it down. Where am I going? No secrets anywhere. Where's my secrets? Well, there's my secrets. But does it go anywhere? No. It's a secret that doesn't go anywhere. Why? Why'd you give me a secret wall if it didn't do anything? Maybe it's there to just be like strategic, like you can get away from the enemies slightly better. waiting for the game to be more difficult. So then I can start having more fun. Or at least be more engaging. Because the last game, Reverie Under the Moonlight, that was a lot of fun. It was much tougher and much more engaging. Oh, laser beam plant, how nice of you. But it wasn't engaging because it was tough, it was engaging because it made me, it made me interact with the gameplay more. Interact with the gameplay mechanics more. Here it just feels like I can attack and dodge, and that's most of the combat. And I don't really need to use my bow and arrow, but I can. And just a lot of the enemies feel way too easy. Because they get staggered for a large amount of time. And yeah, they might have damaging attacks, but if they get staggered super easily, then their attacks don't matter. Companions act more often. Off-10? Why not off 11? Why not off 11? Why off 10? There's a guy mowing lawns outside, making money, mowing lawns, but it's not me. I'm not mowing the lawns. Ah yes, even more damage. Because I needed the game to be even easier than it already was. Now I can defeat those plants in just 3 hits. How engaging of you. There needs to be more enemies than just enemies that walk towards me with knives. Or just walk towards me with attacks. I guess there are the plants, but that isn't engaging. Those don't engage me. They just stand there and wait to be attacked. Or at least wait till you get close so that they can attack you. Which isn't that much more interesting. Let me smack the lever. So I presume that there's gonna be a boss up there, so I'm just gonna hit the save anyway. So what's the most expensive thing I can buy? It's the Profiteer. Increase the lunar crystals you gain. AKA get more gold. Hopefully there's more attunement slots at some point, because Dark Souls gives you more attunement slots eventually if you upgrade your magic. Here's my boss fight. It's a cat. It's an injured cat. Yep, it's a cat lady, of course. What is with them and their anime girls? Why does it have to be an anime girl all the time? What if this cat demon were something more sinister than just a human-looking thing, you know? Than a cutesy human-looking thing? You know, like make it actually monstrous-looking. But no, it's a human with a sword. Fight me. Fight me. You sure let me hit her for a while. Do not underestimate me, human. I cannot underestimate you, for I have not fought you before this moment. I can only estimate you. Well, that sure was a boss fight, wasn't it? And I still had a heal left. What an annoyance, she says, because how could I possibly defeat her? How could I possibly ever defeat her? Sigh, who was that? It was a demon. It was a cat demon. Fruit obtained. Crescent Moonflower. Its blessing grants you the ability to double jump. Uh-huh. Yep, double jump. Uh-huh. That sure is an ability that I just gained. And now I can get several of these things that I missed already. I can go back to the fairy village all the way up there, but why would I go up there right now? I just got this ability. So I'm gonna explore the things that are closer to me. That boss fight was kind of fun, I suppose. It just doesn't feel as fun as... I don't know. For some reason it wasn't very engaging to me. Oh, I push up, I don't push down and jump, I push up to use the elevator, of course, how foolish of me. Give me the secret. Nope, do not give me the secret, in fact. Man. Thanks for those invisible walls on the elevator. Incredible, incredible invisible walls. So how do I get that? What's the big secret around here? I have the double jump. I guess I have to go in a room that's beside this room to get up there. Oh, sigil. Adds flame properties to potent shot. Consumes magic. Okay. I am very nonplussed. Or whatever it is. I am unconcerned about what's going on right now. I am unimpressed, you could say. I don't know why, but I'm feeling very, very unimpressed with the game today. Something about it's just a lot less engaging than the other games. Even in a big, supposed to be cool boss fight like that, maybe I'm just getting used to it. Or maybe it's getting less unique with time. Or maybe this one's just not as good as the others. Maybe that's it. What on earth is this huge blood lake we're in? I guess this is like some of that moon blood that gives life, supposedly. I find it funny how those flowers that give you gold count as secrets for you to find, because it only gives you gold. It's not that big of a boost towards what you have. It's only gold. It's only gold. Oh look, boss fight. Woohoo, mini boss fight at that. I already beat it. Oh no, I'm cursed, I can't heal. Whatever will I do? Just keep using the same combo, keep spamming that combo. But now what? I can't get up there. Even with my double jump. Thanks, game, for being mean to me. What a meanie to me, you see. What a meanie to me, you see. That I see, that we see, that we all see. I think 1 gold is counting as 3 gold now. So instead of doubling my wealth, it tripled my wealth. Putting on the more gold thing. You see, that's the type of thing that you need to know as a player. Is how much does it affect my wealth and my health and my wallet. How does it affect my wallet? You see, these are invisible walls now, so even if I wanted to try to get that from this elevator, I could not. So thanks, stinky elevator, for being stinky like that. And stingy. On where you let me go. I'm trying to jump downwards, but it's not working. I can't do it. I suppose the way in to that secret would be down here somewhere. But where? That's the question. Is where is it? Or it's just not here. Maybe there's some ability that we get later on that makes getting that possible. Not even easier, just possible. Like a teleport ability. And if there isn't, well, I'm just gonna leave that for later anyway. Where do I go? Where is it? Where's the thing? Sometimes the exits to these rooms are not that obvious. Which is fine, but I'd like to have a little bit clearer of a direction of where I can go in these rooms. So where can I go? I can go back up there, or I could go over there. Might as well go the down paths first. Where do you take me? Why'd the camera move like that? Is this a boss room now? I guess not. But why'd the camera move like that? Moon tree roots. The tree is gonna be like a blood tree. A moon blood tree. Demon frontier. Oh boy, do the demons come from the blood tree? Like we do. Please give me more demon designs, more good demon designs, and not just blob skulls. It's literally just a blob, but they put a skull on it. Oh, floating skull obtained, companion. What does the floating skull companion do? Periodically casts an attack spell towards engaged enemies. That's good. That's very good, I suppose. We'll see just how good it is. It could be very good, or it could be very not good. Or is it? It's this poison skull cloud. That's not poison, but it's a skull cloud. Oh, I can't go through here. Thanks. Thanks, game. I suppose I need the quadruple jump to get past that. Or perhaps the shine spark. That's a pretty big projectile. Thanks, skull. And it's far-reaching too, it hit this guy. Give me all that gold. Give me every single cent of the gold. It might be easier to just die and go back that way at this point, because look at how far back that is. I think the next enemy I find I'm gonna die to, just to go back easier. I wish my stamina regenerated faster. But I guess there are upgrades that can regenerate it faster. So that's a mute point. Not a moot point, a mute point. A point that has been made muted. I will get more of these instead of getting the big one. I'll get more of them. So then we're closer to the goal of having all of them. What was this? It's just like a little hidden room at this point. I guess there was a collectible behind that. A delectable collectible, you could say. Why don't these vines go away in one hit when the crimson ones do? The red vines, the crimson vines. Just odd, a little bit of oddness. A little bit of oddishness. What's hidden in this room? It's a singular room. Where's the hidden thing? Show me the hidey thing. Show me your hidey hole. Show me your hole where you hide. Seems to be nowhere. Oh, you're telling me that there's a secret in this room. Where's the secret? I've looked all over the room. I guess it's later. I guess it's for later. So many things we have to do later, and not at this point, but later. And not at this point, but later. Now I can climb up here, but what about over there? Why don't these spike plants go away at some point? That would be nice of you. But I guess they don't want to be nice, do they? They just want to take a while and stay there. Apparently they do go away, but after a huge long time. Fairy springs for the fairies. Where's the hidden secret? Oh, it's up there. I have to jump with this thing, I suppose. And I guess we have to jump again with it. Because it takes multiple hits. What's the blackberry do? Does it make me indestructible like a blackberry? You don't feel any different. I don't feel any different. Okay. I guess that's like a secret ending sort of thing. It does not appear in my adventure log. Just the other berries do. Sacred Leaf Awakening. What other notes do I have? Sprinting, and that's it. That's all the notes. No more notes. That's all. That's all that we have. It's all the notes. And there's those 2 rooms right there, but who cares? Who cares at this point in the game? We can clean up later when we have all the abilities. Oh, thanks for going into the instant death spikes. Money crystal. Money crystal that I cannot have. Enemy stole money from you. How nice. How gracious. How do I get that? I guess you get the super ability in 10 billion years, or just jump up there. Or just jump up there. That's also a solution. Death Skull. Mist. Mist of the Death Skull. Secret. Give me the secret. It's just more health. They really feel like they need to give me a ton of health. But, I don't feel like I need a ton more health. I feel like I have a pretty good amount of health, actually. I bet that it's gonna go up to at least 1,000. Because 1,000 is a satisfactory number. So you cannot defeat those misty skulls. And look, the plants are trying to kill me. The water plants. How nice of them. But anyway, mist skulls are not defeatable. That is the lesson. That is today's lesson, class. My class of people. You can, however, defeat those plants. You cannot defeat the skulls, but you can defeat the plants. So whenever you see a plant, kick it. Kick a plant in the face. In its stinky flower face. Give me the gold. Give me the gold. What was that? What? It's not a grenade as far as I can tell. Because grenades go boom, you know. And that one did not go boom. It did not boom in a huge explosion. 750 health, my goodness. How much more health do I need? Grimoire obtained. You can now attune one more sigil. Yay! So you can attune more sigils. But what do I attune? I suppose companions act more often. I don't need more damage, and I sure don't need more health. I feel like I've been in an area very similar to this, but it's a brand new spot on the map. So I've not been to this particular zone yet. Look, it's the blood moon shells from the blood moon that gives life. The life-giving blood moon. Stamina regeneration speed has been achieved. It's not much faster, but I guess it is faster. That blows me up there. So I suppose I will be blown. Blown with the rocks upward. Oh, those are enemies. I did not see the enemies. I did not see the cat enemies. Stop jumping at me. Stop stealing my gold. My precious gold. My precious gold. Okay, I have to be standing on the rocks in order to be launched upward. I have to be standing directly on the rocks. So that's where I couldn't get up before. And now cats spawn in. Just to take my gold from me. Stop your superhero landing and let me move already. Apparently that was just enough height that I could get up there. Oh look, water lady. Because it always has to be an anime girl lady. Lady girl. Girl lady. More dialogue. Woohoo. But first sigil. Give me the sigil. The last sigil. And also give me the dialogue. Don't... When I hit circle, bring me back to this menu. Don't bring me out of all the menus. Should I spend some time with Cereza? Yes. That is the point. That is the entire point. Yummy, good food. Yep, good yummy food. The matriarch is always telling us stories of the old goddesses, the founders of our families. They gave their lives to save our people when the village faced destruction. We follow in their footsteps to protect those dear to us, but how can we ever match their greatness? In their place, I'm sure I'd have hesitated. I would have hesitated. Yes, that is correct grammar. I am just struggling with it. We may not, but we are trying. And that's enough. Right? Right. 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 Is that all? Is that all your dialogue? Your bond with Cereza has deepened. New sigils available. Okay. So, become girlfriend, get more sigils. That is what I have learned today. So 3 more. Prevents status ailments, but what kinds and for how much? Or rather, how long? Like, to what degree can it prevent status ailments? Chrysanth, like a chrysanthemum? The collector automatically picks up lunar crystals dropped by enemies. I would like that. I would like that very much. Picking up lunar crystals restores your health. That would be incredible. My goodness. Imagine how many little health pickups that would be. Thanks for spewing your water on me, women, lady women. Stop spreading your water onto me. Or I will spread my death goo onto you. With arrows. Arrows are the death goo. And also my blade, my leaf blade. You know, the enemies get to have blades, but I don't. that one cat enemy lady got to have a blade. But I don't get to have a blade, I just get to have a leaf. A little leaf. I can't get over here, or can I? Or can I? Never underestimate your jump. Always overestimate your jump. That is what I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to say. Arrows explode when damaging enemies but consume magic. Woohoo! Here's these fellow fools again. Oh, a cat bell, or rather regular bell. And damage. Another damage increase. How many damage increases will we get, I wonder? Perhaps 1,000. I think we've seen pretty much all of this area, and gotten all of its items too. How about that? So you give me your dialogue, give me all your dialogue about how this place was ancient and how it's also old. Old and ancient. It's a graveyard. In case you're wondering, no, I cannot read that quickly. In fact, I am a rather slow reader compared to normal people, but I just don't care that much about this history stuff in the game. Because I would care more maybe if the game had less dialogue that weighs it down, but because it has so much weighing down dialogue, it makes me care less about the history, because I just want to skip past it. I wish there were a way to, like, swap between companions, maybe. I mean, you can go in the menus and do it that way, but I wish there were a faster way so that I could, like, do it on the fly. And have, like, one companion for one scenario and one for another scenario. Navigating Death Skulls. Or you could take the hidden path over there and not have to navigate the Death Skulls. But you do have to navigate Crab. Where's my boss fight? This area is huge. So destroy this crystal thing and those magic barriers are gone. I get it. I get the thing. I get the game mechanic. I now get the game mechanic that you just gave me. Look at all this secret room. Death Starfish. It's like Patrick Star, but deathly. Deadly and deathly. I wish there were more unique demon designs in this game, because a starfish isn't exactly what I'd call a unique demon design, and neither is a crab. The Taurus demon and the Capra demons in Dark Souls are unique designs, but those are just like two demons. Demon Souls has more demon designs, but a lot of them are, I don't know, not as unique as I'd like the demon designs to be. That said, there are some pretty good designs in that game. For the demons, the demon people. This is a big, long area that doesn't go that many unique places. Oh look, a secret up there that I could have gotten if I went the other way. If I just fell down the correct hole. If I only knew to go down the correct hole the first time around. Geyser. Give me Geyser. Gimme hole, gimme that hole of yours. Glazed Aegis creates a protective barrier after N use of Healing Bell. After N use. Yes, N use. Very good of you. There were a few spelling errors in the other games too, so I suppose it is to be expected at this point that there's going to be one. At least one grammatical error. Oh. How kind of you to shoot me from a distance, as I would do with you. Give me your secrets. Where are your secrets? Your secret thingies. Give me your health. That's like 800 health. My goodness. Why do I need so much health? Why are you giving me so much health for? Just so that I don't die? So that I never die? I suppose that's kind of you. I suppose. Now what was up here? It's more secrets, it's more secret things. This area never ends. It's the area that never ever ends. It has 0 exits anywhere. Now, what is this the correct way, or is that the correct way? It seems that like that has an actual dead end to it, so I guess that was the not correct way. Which is where I should have gone first. Always go the not correct way first. Why is all this up here? Can I see anything from here? Is this like a secret spot? Why was there nothing here? There was nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Just nothing at all. And why does the sea level keep changing? Like, that up there was the sea level, but then we go down here, and we're now... We're now below the sea level that was up there. So, what's up with this sea level stuff? Man, woman, man. Hey, Momo. Check out this thermal spring. Yeah, Check out the springs. Are we... Okay. Okay. I was gonna joke about them getting naked in the hot springs, but apparently the game was... the game did that for me. And it's not a joke, it's not a joke. Thanks for this. Can we move on now? Can you put your clothes on? My goodness. Bond has deepened. We have become even better friends. Or who knows, maybe more. I feel like that's what it implies or something. Maybe. Is that there's something more. But maybe I'm just looking for the implication. Oh. There's a person here. But that was weird, wasn't it? Why was there a nude scene in this game of all things? There does not need to be a nude scene. I mean, it didn't show anything, but it was highly unnecessary. Anyway, Mouse Man, we've freed the Mouse Man, and he's all gracious about it, I'm sure. And I'm sure he'll be a character at some point. I'm sure he's a character now, but do I care? Do I care if he's a character? I'm sure he'll give me something at some point, that's what I really mean. Did that hot spring refill my HP at all? Now would be a good time to know. Yes, it, in fact, immediately fills up your HP. All the way up. So that's very good to know. One thing that's weird about that hot spring scene is like, not just that it's unnecessary, but because it's like we're on a time crunch, aren't we, to try to get this bell back, get the black bell back so that we can save the world. Because, you know, it saving the world kind of matters a little bit. So why not just take the time out to go in the hot spring while you're trying to save the world, you know? I'm sure the world will wait for us to save it. Where's my warp ability? When can I warp around? And where's the secret on this screen? Because apparently there's one of them. There's one secret somewhere. Maybe it's somewhere I can't get to. Maybe it's in the Nautilus shell. Maybe it's behind a secret hidden wall. A hidden secret wall, you could even say. Hidden secret wall, yes. Indeed. And indeed, yes. Now we've gone like a super long time in this whole section without any boss fights. Without any real boss fights. So where's my boss fight? I feel like the boss fight should be coming up soon. And there's a bell, so maybe it's right here. Maybe the boss fight is immediately, instantly, instantaneously right here where I am. Why are you... Okay, the more she likes me, the more discounts she gives me. Okay. So, what can I replace? I have grants a short burst of invulnerability when healing. Companions shoot more often. Crystals are worth more. I will replace worth more with gain more. Where was it? Automatically picks up, and then what else did I get? I got, I think, that at some point, and then where's the gain things? Prevent status ailments. Picking up lunar crystals restores your HP. So how useful is that? It's more useful than that, I think. So I'm swapping them out. Can I warp? Can I warp yet? I cannot warp yet, but I want to. I want to warp. Oh, Fairy Village Western Ward. We are not near the boss. Big worm enemy, okay. Combat encounter. How long of a combat encounter are we talking about here? Is this like a whole combat zone? This is starting to feel like a whole combat zone. You know, like a big combat trial that we have to go through. Does this sigil decrease my damage? It doesn't say anything about decreasing damage. Oh look, slain maidens. Slain little maiden people. But aren't we supposed to slay maiden people too? Like in our sacrifices? That we apparently have? Even more health. They cannot help but give me health. More combat. These guys take a while to kill. Like a super long while. They have a ton of HP. I did not see this huge one. I was looking at my health and not the huge, massive enemy right in front of me. Lightning crab. We have a three-eyed lightning crab. Death Skull. Move. You can move, Death Skull. Okay, thanks, ceiling, for preventing my jumping prowess. Give me the gold. Give me the health gold and the gold health. Spring me upwards. You know, these springs really should just be the bouncy pads, because the bouncy pads do the exact same thing pretty much, but much faster. Oh look, this design is ridiculous, my goodness. Very typical anime design. If you thought the massive witch in the last game was crazy with her design, well, now we have this design. Just not even trying to hide anything. Not even trying to hide how crazy ridiculous it is. And you know why. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to spell it out for you. Those lightning eggs come from her chest area. At some point you have to think about when you're designing the characters, and then you have to be like, is this too much? Have I gone too far with this design? Maybe I've gone too far with this design. At some point you have to think about that, you know? At some point. I'm not saying that they thought about that when they made the game, but maybe after they made the game they thought about that. Did we go too far with the designs? Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Just a little bit too far. I'm not saying that a massive snake lady would not look like that. But it's just, it's nuts, it's crazy. It's crazy looking. So what is underneath the boss area? It is just its fairy thing and more damage. When I was fighting that thing and I was doing just a little bit of damage here and there, you know what I was not thinking? I was not thinking I need more damage. I was thinking I need to die less often. I need to take less damage, and I was not thinking I need to deal more. I was thinking I need to take less. But they were thinking, maybe you should have a bit more damage at this point. Maybe you should. That's what they were thinking. That is not what I was thinking. But okay, I'll take it. Uh-huh. Just bounce me up there already. I'm pretty sure this is the only area we can actually go to. Not until I drain all of your life. That wording. And then there will be players who will be like, well, she can drain my life any day. That's what you thought, isn't it? That's what you thought. Not me, that's what you thought. That's why I said it, because you thought it, and I said it. There's those eggs. Apparently the eggs themselves don't damage me, but the lightning that they spew does. So that's odd. I would think that the eggs would damage me to some degree. But no. Now she's starting to do multiple attacks at the same time, which is fine. I am fine with that. Now we have like persistent lightning that just keeps going in a very clear circle. I guess it's not multiple attacks at the same time, it's one circular attack and then just two regular attacks. Very easy boss, incredibly easy boss. One death to that boss. That took up the entire screen and had a ridiculous design. Hello, cutscene, hello. Is thanks to you that us fairies are safe. Yes, very safe, as you can see right behind you. That dead fairy, very safe now. You've driven the serpent demon and her followers away. Yes, I drove her away. I didn't kill her. I drove her away. What happened here is terrible. Yes, yes, yes. Thank me for what I did and then lead me on to my next place. My next place that I go to. That's a nice looking room, but there's nothing in it. It's a waste of disk space, you could say. Dialogue, more important dialogue. Do I give you the fairies that I've freed so far? Can I give you the fairies that I've freed? Yes. Now you're able to explore dark areas with more light, I suppose. Why is this all highlighted? Usually areas just highlight when I've been to that area, but suddenly this entire column is highlighted. You know, like, these areas don't highlight the whole area, but for some reason this one did. I guess they just wanted me to be like, okay, there's no secrets here. Myrtle's pendant obtained, but for what? For why? What is the pendant? It's not in sigils. Myrtle's pendant. A pendant holding a deep blue gemstone given to you by Myrtle, the fairy counselor. It is meant to make a pair with another pendant. When the two are together, a blue light will shine around them. Okay. I guess that'll, like, be something that helps me get another ending, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Where does this go? Where am I going? This is a long elevator section. There better be something good up here. Like a huge vista I can look out upon. Or an even more massive anime woman. Oh, okay. I was not trying to be correct there, I was trying to be funny. I was trying to be funny, but I was correct. It is a more massive anime woman. My goodness. And she, quite the design, that's all I'm gonna say. It's quite the design. Your Highness. Very high and very ness. Look at all that dialogue. I'm not reading all that dialogue. That's a ton of dialogue. My goodness. And it keeps going. Look at all this dialogue. We don't need all this. You just need to tell me to beat up the bad things. Because that's what I'm going to do at the end of the day anyway, is beat up bad things until I find the big bad evil and beat the big bad evil. And then the game's gonna end, and then that's it. That's the end of the game, is you beat the big bad evil. Oh, a Nautilus shell. What will it give me? Anime lady. Big, huge, massive anime lady that does not distract me at all. Ah, wall jump. Okay. With this sacred object in your possession, you are able to perform a wall jump. When jumping towards a wall and pressing the jump button a second time. I'm not sure if this game has had a wall jump yet, or rather this series. I'm not sure if this series has had a wall jump yet. It might have, but I just don't remember. But this one does. This one sure has a wall jump, because all Metroidvanias in the modern age must have a wall jump. Thank you, very, very massive, huge, designed anime woman character. And I cannot approach her. That is as close as the game allows you to get. And perhaps for a good reason. Maybe for a good reason, actually. Look, it's a wall jump. I can jump on the wall. I can jump infinitely. So no more slow elevator rides. Perhaps that one elevator that has that secret can be gotten through the wall jump. And that's one reason why I'm gonna have to go back, is because I have the wall jump now, because I can get over there now. So maybe that is how you get that secret, through the wall jump. So that's where we're ultimately headed, is way over there in the demon frontier. But I suppose for now there is this little exit thing. But also for now, it is the end. It is the end of the video. The video is over. It's over. We're not playing anymore. Not today. Not today, Surge.